talk to a young athlete. Let's talk to Matt Spoelstra. Come on up. The Spoelstra family in Redlands is famous. They're very involved in athletics. And Matt, why don't you tell us something about your different sports you've been involved in, what schools you've attended?
I went to FCAIE for my freshman and sophomore years and played football and basketball. And then I transferred over to Citrus Valley to play football.
Did they give you a nickname at Citrus Valley?
I've gotten plenty of nicknames.
What do they mean to you?
Some of them don't mean anything, they're just kind of jokes. And then one that really did mean something is one kid liked to call me the preacher, because one of the things that Ben always told me to do once I got to public school is to just keep talking about my faith and keep sharing about Jesus, just get it in people's minds. And one kid just thought it'd be fun to call me preacher, and I don't know, it just stuck with me.
So you're the preacher man. All right. And tell us about your involvement with FCA at Citrus Valley.
I'm the huddle captain, and we just started, so we really haven't done much, but we're trying to get more people to come, which, you know, like we're bringing food because everybody loves food. So.
And we saw those pizzas boxes out there, didn't we? Yeah.
And then a couple questions for what impact do you think FCA has at your campus, and how can it continue to grow?
I think it'll have a big impact because we're trying to bring in youth pastors from around the city, like Nick Intown and Sean Brennan, and we're trying to get them to share a message so that people that are not big on Christianity can come in because they want food and, you know, hear a good message and think about it, and then maybe they'll come to Christ and see that they need to apply it more.
And then, you know, there's some real athletes in this room. A lot of them kind of heavily at this table right here. And most of you folks, if you talk to some of these basketball players, you'll leave here with a sore neck. You're always looking up at this guy. But so most athletes like to be known for their achievements. What sort of an achievement do you like to be remembered for?
It would be pretty cool to be remembered for be like the first Citrus Valley player to go to Division I or something, but I just kind of want to be remembered that through whatever we went through in football, that I just always remembered that keep my cool and remember to, like, we're playing for God, and that's pretty much all that we need to worry about.
Thank you, Matt. Matt Spoelstra. Okay, now a real on-the-field coach at a high school. Coach Fonda Wilson coaches girls basketball at Colony High School in Ontario.
Go, Coach Wilson.
This is her first year as huddle coach for FCA at Colony. Coach Wilson comes from a big basketball family, and she played collegiately at Oregon State University. Anybody who was a Beaver say, "Go Beavs! Go Beavs!" Fonda was involved in sports ministry in college before becoming involved with FCA. Please welcome Coach Fonda Wilson.